There are numerous dark theories surrounding Disney that have been lingering around for many years, but nobody considered to think about what lurks behind the so-called Disney Vault. In actuality, the Disney Vault isn't a real thing. It's just a marketing gimmick to get the kids excited for an upcoming Disney VHS release, only to take it off the shelf sometime later. Nonetheless, some folks are still considering whether or not the gimmick is a sign that the beloved House of Mouse is hiding something from us. The truth is, they are. For a while, Disney has been concealing evidence encompassing several illegal Ultra VHS copies of the 1942 animated movie Bambi, released in 1997. A local video rental shop in Illinois, Movie Time, immediately issued a recall of these specific releases due to various complaints from worried parents concerning of the opening previews of the tape, and some young children even expected seizures from watching it. Nobody knew who tampered with these copies for a long time, not even the owners of Movie Time nor Disney themselves. Quite frankly, I owned a copy of the VHS during its final days on the shelves, and I never returned it. Since I have the tape saved in my collection, I decided to share my experience with you all, because I can't keep my mouth shut from Disney's lies forever. Cutting to the chase, I popped the video cassette into my VCR and rewound it to the very beginning. As I did, the VCR jittered a little before finally stopping, and I set up my VHS camcorder to record the tape before I pressed the play button to start it. The tape itself started off surprisingly normal. The usual warning screams appeared alongside the boring previews. After 3 of the trailers ended, I finally got to witness the source of the recall. A trailer for Honey, We Shrunk Ourselves was playing. As it progressed, however, the characters' lines became heavily edited to the point where they were almost incoherent. Over time, the video quality gradually deteriorated to the point where I can barely see anything. I tried adjusting my VCR tracking to make the picture clearer, but that didn't work. I assumed there were problems with the tape itself, so I waited until the video quality was properly viewable again. That was when everything went downhill, starting with the Stay Tuned after the feature screen, where the generic soundtrack that played over it sounded like it was cut into parts and shuffled up to produce a mess of instruments. As for the photo of Bambi that accompanied the idiosyncrasy of the music, it was animated like an actual Disney movie. Bambi, faceless, turned his head towards the screen to face the camera, while he began to violently shiver and tremble. A message was presented in the closed caption that came with the tape reading,
"You weren't very wise."
In only a few frames, the deer mutated into a tall centaur-like creature that was slightly cut off by the upper half of the screen. At the last moment, everything went to black, shifting into the next set of bumpers. The next 2 IDs were no different from the previous one. In the clip-on bumper, the announcer's voice line was edited in the same manner as the one of the previews, making it seem like he's speaking complete gibberish. As the background clipped in and out of frame, so did the feature presentation text, which became a heaping mess of words that read garbled nonsense. When the screen cuts to the Masterpiece Collection indent, the logo that was shown lacked any text. The bright light that was supposed to sketch out the words Walt Disney left behind nothing. Like in the previous bumpers, the music going along with this one was shuffled up into whack until it gradually slowed down, segging into the sounds of horrid guttural screeching. It wasn't over. The THX Broadway indent faded in, specifically the digitally mastered variation of it. The color of the infamous blue box has been changed into a bland, passed-out red, which lasted throughout the entire trailer. Only one single sentence was shown on screen. It was seemingly converted into Caesar cipher. The text faded out, and emerging from its place, a disgusting stretch-out face presumably belonged to the creature that I saw earlier. Out of nowhere, the picture flashed a bright white, red and white repeatedly, startling and blinding me for a few seconds. When my vision came back, the tape stopped. At that point, I felt like I witnessed something that wasn't even created by an actual human being. I sat on my bed, contemplating what I just saw. Then I remembered about one little detail from the edited THX trailer, the Caesar ciphertext. With the thought still in my head, I went to my computer and started converting the footage that I recorded from the tape into an MP4 file. Afterwards, I took a screenshot of the sentence from the trailer and decoded it using a translator. To my utter shock and horror, the resulting message read out this:
Think twice next time, and it could save your life.
Whoever created this tape was trying to kill me.